Hi, Trevor McHaffie here from trevormchaffie.com, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about launching your own products. So, I did a post a little while ago about reasons why you should be launching your own products. Okay, so I came up with 4 reasons why you want to launch your own products. It's fast lead generation, it's easy traffic, make money quicker, and you create strategic partnerships. So I'm going to skim through this, but I got a little demonstration I want to show you. So, like it says here, I have been building businesses, over a decade, and nothing really beats creating your own product and launching it to the marketplace. I don't care what niche you're in. This really works for make money online niche, but it is a great way to kickstart your business. Okay, so any training program that I've gone through, any of the mentors that I've worked with, always suggest creating your own products. And there's not one single super affiliate, guru, whatever you want to call them, that doesn't have their own digital library of assets. Okay, so when I talk about fast lead generation, I'm going to go through some numbers and stuff with you. But it's probably one of the fastest ways that you can get leads onto your email list. Email list is important, okay? That way you can follow up and send emails and all that kind of stuff. But, when you have a product that you can launch that can generate a lot of traffic and sales, obviously is going to help your business, okay? So this is from a launch that I did in December, just a couple months ago, okay? So it was a small launch. I didn't put a whole lot into it as far as, getting affiliates and stuff like that. But I was able to get 427 front end sales. I was 427 buyers. So I'm not just using an opt-in list and hoping for freebie seekers is what they call them, or newer people to the market. Even though they're freebie, they just haven't bought from you yet. Okay, so don't downplay that. But this is 427 buyers I was able to generate in a 7-day promotion. Okay, so one, it's fast lead generation. Okay, two, traffic generation is probably one of the hardest things to master, especially when you're starting out. You don't know how to generate traffic. You don't know how to generate traffic. Now, all the traffic that I used for this was from other people's traffic. I used my affiliate partners and my JV partners to create the traffic for me. So they're already warm leads. They're going to convert a lot better than trying to get cold leads, okay? And this is the importance of an email list. Okay, so all this traffic is going to come from email lists typically. So now I have 427 buyers that are on my email list that I can send emails and generate traffic and earn affiliate commissions, okay? So this is one of the hardest ways, and by launching your own product and using affiliate networks and affiliate promotions is how you're going to get these sales that quickly, okay? So this is an obvious one, obviously making money. We want to make money, but making money from a profit or from a profit standpoint on your launch is a good thing, but it's not the most important, okay? Depending on what your strategy is. So my strategy when I launch products is to create the leads, okay? So, and I'm going to show you the model that I use in a second. I'll show you how the numbers play out and how you can actually make money from your launch. But the actual launch of the product itself is not where you make a lot of or most of your money, okay? It's going to cover your costs. You should break even with that, make a little bit of money. But, it's what they call a loss leader. It's getting hot buyers, and there's more money to be made once you get inside. And I'm going to show you that, okay? So just to give you an idea, during those 7 days, this is what I was able to do, right? So you can see on some of these days, I was getting 100 sales, 76 sales. So this is, kind of what I did through those days, right? So, between having that 7-day launch, this is what I was able to generate through the entire funnel, okay? So almost $6,000. Now, one of the things that I do have in here is a recurring monthly membership, which probably brings me in about $300 or $400 extra a month off a small launch, okay? So, I don't have anything on the affiliate side. This was all during the launch period. So you can see how the sales come in. And this was, the beginning. I started around the 16th, so it was cut off slightly here. But you can see, it starts off strong, and then it kind of dips a little bit. And then towards the end, my launch actually ended, I believe, here. And I was still making sales after the fact, okay? So very important to have a launch strategy in place. But this is one of the models that you can make, and it's really good for making money. So this more than covered my affiliate prizes. It more than covered, I had to pay for the design of my sales page, my copy, and all that kind of stuff. So, I made a little bit of money there. But again, a lot of what I paid, you got to remember, 50% of this is going to affiliates, okay? When you have good affiliate commissions and prizes, it goes a long way to get the leads. And the leads, I've made more than my money back off the leads, okay? And then you're creating strategic partnerships, okay? So as you do this and as you get better and better at launching your products, you're going to create affiliate partners, mentor partners, traffic partners, people that are going to help you within groups. So I have, a lot of affiliate partners, obviously. I have mentors that work with me and help me. They're going to look at my sales pages, my product, and all that kind of stuff. I have traffic partners. So, affiliate partners and traffic partners are essentially the same. They kind of go together. And then an accountability group or a partner, right? So I'm in different mastermind groups where I have people that push me and help me, as I develop my content, develop my programs, my sales pages, all that kind of stuff. So, especially this one here, find somebody that's around your level and start teaming up with them. And then that way you guys can push each other and start, making friendships. I've made a lot of friendships through going to offline events and being online as well. You meet these people, get in some of these Zoom meetings and start knowing people's faces, right? They're going to interact with you different when they know you, okay? So don't be afraid to kind of put yourself out there. This business is not about sitting behind a computer and just, typing out content. It goes a long way when you're, kind of friendly and stuff like that. You can't do it all by yourself. It is a lot of work, okay? So let's go to, I want to show you how funnels break out and where the money is all made, okay? So you can check out this blog post here for you. I'll put it in the description below this video and you can check it out. But what I want to do is I want to show you what a simple funnel is. So most of the time, here's the affiliate traffic over here. So this is what most people kind of teach. This is what they think the funnel is, okay? So you have your front end offer. It's usually a low cost offer, and I'll explain why that is. And then they go to an upsell. And if they don't buy the upsell, they go to downsell, upsell number 2, downsell, and then to the thank you page or members area, okay? So what happens is, as you go through this, you get, so we've got low end prices, and I'm going to show you as the prices change, right? So this is a $7 product. You go through, they pay, this is a $12 product, and then a $15 product. So these are very, very low prices at this point, okay? So what happens is you go through, they say yes, they file their purchase, so they go down here, they're added to your email list, which, they make money from there. They go to upsell, whether they buy it or not, and it dips, okay? So if your conversion rates say we're around 20%, okay? That's where we'd like to be, even higher, but we'll just say 20%. That's pretty average, okay? And then as they go down, it kind of drops off a little bit. So as you can see the numbers here, we're saying we have 2,000 leads or 2,000 visits, turns into 400 buyers, okay? That's what we're saying, because I'm kind of moving off the numbers that I did on my launch, right? So I had 400 buyers. So I got 400 people on my list here. I got 400 buyers. That generates me $2,800. Over here, they come through to the upsell. This isn't my funnel, but this is the same idea. So out of those 400, 60 of those are going to purchase this for $720 at 15% conversion. And then out of those, there's an 87 people end up coming through here, and it's a 9% conversion, so you get 10 more at the end, okay? So you can see kind of how the numbers go. So if I hit simulate here, it's going to show me, it's going to calculate all these numbers for me, okay? So you're going to see, the $2,800, $720, $105, $243, because there are some downsells and stuff like that, right? So depending on how these go through the funnel, okay? So you can see, don't worry about these numbers yet. I'm going to explain the webinar part in a second. So there are obviously expenses that come in here. You've got, merchant fees. This other is, prize money. So there are some stuff in there. So that's not 100% profit. that comes out of here, okay? But you can see at $7, you're making $2,800 here, and you're going through this, okay? Where the money is made is when you do these webinars, okay? So I've got a part of the funnel that's up here that I didn't show you, okay? So what happens is, and I'm sure you guys have gone through a lot of these, funnels and stuff, and you're told to go on these webinars and all that kind of stuff. And that's where the real money is made, okay? Because they're training webinars, they teach you stuff, and they have a high ticket, higher price point product that they sell through here. So usually what happens, and I kind of automate a lot of this, so I get, because really the idea behind this is this product right here, you want a price so you can get as many leads as possible into your funnel, okay? Whether it's $7, $9, the sweet spot is probably between $9.97 to $14.97, okay? Because you want as many people to buy this as possible, okay? This is gravy back here. This is still not part of what people call the back end. This is still part of your loss leader webinar or loss leader product, okay? But this is probably the most important as far as where you're going to make money. So what a lot of vendors do is either they don't have this back-end webinar, they don't know this strategy, and this is where you're going to make a ton of money. As you can see here, just at $197, so that's 50% commission. So this is somebody else's webinar that I'm making $200 off of. I'm making $1,500 for doing nothing, just putting leads into that webinar, okay? So, and I'm going to explain this a little bit more. So what they do is they send people all the way through this webinar or through this funnel. They get to the thank you page and it says, click here to be added to our training webinar that's on such and such a day. What you want to do is you want to automate this. You want to make this as easy as possible for people. People in the make money online niche want things that are easy, click button, don't have to do a whole lot of work, okay? So the less steps that you make this, the more successful you're going to be. So what I do is when they come through here and they become a customer of mine, they get added to my email list. That's automated. That's, it works through Warrior Plus or JVZoo and, different things. I use Zapier, which it's a paid service, but it integrates programs that aren't integrated together. So what I use Zapier, as soon as they've completed their purchase of this front end offer, the first offer, I add them to my email list. I automatically add them to my members area, and I automatically register them for the webinar. Okay, so this is key. You want as many people here as possible. So what you do is, so you can see here, because it's 400 sales, 400 people registered. Okay, and what I do is when the first couple emails that I send out, I said, thank you, welcome, for being a customer, thank you for trusting me. Here's the next steps. As you've gone through the funnel, you're going to look here, here's your login. We've automatically registered you for our webinar. It's on this day. All you have to do is click on this button and you give them all the details, okay, which is going to bring them to the live webinar, okay? So you want to get as many people here as possible, okay? So that is the key part. This part right here is probably the most crucial part that you're going to do, okay? And then this is, like I said, this is just gravy and it kind of helps cover your expenses, okay? Again, you're going to promote to them using your email list here. Lots of different ways to do that. But we're going to focus on the numbers and what this does here, okay? So typically at this webinar, so the live webinar, you're going to get 10% buy rate here, okay? Your 10% conversion. It's actually a little low, but we're just going to say very conservative, 10%. They go to the sales page, they check out. So that's your 10%, okay? 90% of those aren't going to buy, and they're going to go to a webinar replay. So you're going to promote that replay for the first, 3 or 4 days, whatever time that is. And we're still just going to use that 10% conversion rate. So that's where you get 4 from here, and it comes through here, okay? So you get 8 sales for $1,500, okay? So I'm going to change a couple things here. So when we go into, we're going to make this a typical funnel. So let's say our first product is $12.97. Okay. Our next want to say, we'll say keep it conservative at $27. Usually you can get away with a $37. And upsell number 2, we're going to say is $67. Okay. Our downsell we'll leave that at 27. We'll go to 17. And then the 67 will make 47. So without touching the webinar, okay, we'll update the changes here. We'll simulate all the different costs. So now you can see on the front end, I've gone from $2,800 just by making a, not even, almost $7 to $6 increase. I'm making now $5,000. So pricing is very important based on all these conversions, right? So our upsell is making a lot more money for us. Okay. So we're coming through. So now we're at $10,000. So this hasn't changed yet. Okay. That's still same. There are different price points for webinars. So this is a low end. So this is 50%. This is my commission. Okay. So that's on a, roughly a $497. It's a little bit. So this would be a $497 webinar here. So let's change our webinar to $247. So if we go to, where do I change that? I think it's here. We change that to so this is a $497 offer, so we make $247. So let's simulate this again and see how much this changes now. Right, so we're a little bit more than 1,500, so not much. Okay, so but we've made improvements. Okay, there are a lot of webinars out there that are a lot more. This is actually a very low end webinar at $500. That's very, very low. Typically, a webinar is going to be, a couple $1,000s. So let's say we find a webinar that's $2,000. We get a $1,000 commission, which I have done those, and they do them extremely well. Okay, especially if you find one that converts really, really well, you got to find the right vendor. But watch how this changes now. So we've gone from 2,000 to 8,000. So see how that jumps? So this is the funnel model that you need to follow. Okay. I'll give you I'll print the PDF of this and I'll add it again in the description below this video. But guys, it is very important if you want to make money fast or faster and you want to do extremely well online, launching your own products is key. And the part they don't really teach you is this part right here, this webinar strategy right here. Use Zapier to do this. It's going to add everything in here, and this is where your money is. You find that webinar, even if, we take a webinar, $1,000 webinar, say we change this to, we'll change this one here to, we're making $500. Okay. We'll change this slightly. So now instead of $1,000, we're making a $500 commission. So our commission is going to drop a little bit, but we're still going to make really, really good money. Okay, so and even a $1,000 webinar is relatively cheap. You're still making $4,000. This is all profit because it's an affiliate program. This is all profit. Okay, so you're going to make a little bit of money here. Especially if you do a $500 cash prizes, which is already built into this model, right? So this is the profit. So if we add a couple expenses, if I just added, what we'll do is we will change this to sales, copy, and graphics. Okay, so let's just say these are about $3,000. Okay, so graphics is about $1,000. Good copy is about $2,000. Okay, so let's simulate this again, and it's going to change some of the copies. Okay, so now you can see, we've made 11,000 through here. We've got 3,800 give or take. So you got some merchant fees. You're still making $7,000 profit. Okay, so think about that. If you can put this together in 2-3 months, however you want to do this, make this a good product that you have low refund rates, and you find a good back-end webinar. And if you want to find a webinar, I've got webinars, and I know lots of people that have great webinars. Okay, you are going to make a ton of money. This is your profit right here. Don't worry about what it says monthly. It's just the way that I had to put it into the program. But you're going to make $8,000 off this right here, okay? And it's all because of this, right? It's all because of this. So this is how you launch a product, and this is how you boost your sales. So I hope you find this video helpful. If you did find this helpful, please hit the thumbs up button, give me a like, drop a comment below, and please like and subscribe to my channel where I'm going to give you more of this, and I can show you a little bit more of obviously how the back-end webinar works. But smash the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you can get my future videos, and I will see you in my next video.